Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you. Thank you for your patience. Welcome to the last day of our Islam Awareness Week. It's been an amazing week so far, and we've had 4 great days of lectures, learning and discussion. The Islam Awareness Week is brought to you by the combination of 5 Muslim student associations, and they're all in Western Canada, including University of British Columbia, University of Alberta, Fraser University, University of Regina, and of course, University of Saskatchewan, along with NYMA, which is a Muslim community organization. So as I said before, the goal of Islam Awareness Week is, of course, to raise awareness about Islam, but at the same time, it gives an opportunity to our non-Muslim friends, colleagues, and neighbors to learn about Islam from the correct sources. So this whole week we've had 4 lectures. On Monday we had Sheikh Muhammad come all the way from Halifax and give us a talk about divine speech and the Quran and its miracles. And then on Tuesday we had Dr. Saeed Ibn Iqbal give us a talk about the Sharia and the wisdom behind the laws in Islam. And then on Wednesday we had Sheikh Musta Khan talk about family matters, and he focused on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and how he acted towards his family, and how we can learn from his examples. And finally, yesterday we had Abdullah Al-Andalusi come all the way from London, UK, and he gave us a talk about our purpose in life. And tonight we'll have Boonna Muhamed give us a talk about the art of worship.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. In the name of the one whose names are so beautiful, so suitable to begin, every syllable is for him. Al-Khalaq al-Insan, creator of mankind and jinn, every noun, verb, and synonym I dedicate to him. He who taught mankind the names of all things, and so to begin, all praises to him. To be or not to be, your being is still for him. For he is one, with no father or son, and the only one worthy of your prostration. He who controls the moon and the sun, every atom, including Adam, may peace be upon. Indeed, the best speech is derived from the Quran and the guidance of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed shaitan, because I came from a prophet who was the best of creation. So let me begin with the greetings the angels gave to him. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I begin with the salutations of the angels in past nations, a demonstration of peace negotiations to open the lines of communication. I ain't looking for donations or trying to start an altercation, just acting on my obligation as a brother in civilization. Many have submitted applications to the roads of salvation, lives marked by frustration, depression, and desperation. But based on your fascination with reincarnation and Freemasons, I like to join the conversation and provide a different interpretation. According to my calculations, there is only one God with no duplication. Any imitation has limitations with insidious implications. And for your information, every innovation is a deviation, an illustration of irritation, initiation for your annihilation. Whew. But what is the correlation between compensation and condemnation, a combination of complications facing your consideration? Because chasing this dunya is like chasing the constellations. You could have all the money in the world but still be living on a mental plantation. True liberation is in the prostration of the creator of all creation, through concentration and contemplation, reaching a higher elevation. Even the stars in the sky were divinely designed as a decoration, only to spark the realization you don't know your final destination. But behold the explanation to all your godly speculations, a continuation of Jesus Christ's mission live in operation. Following the duration of the pathetic prophetic assassinations, please refer to Quranic documentation for further elaboration. Following the chains of narration, we can single out fabrications and the preservation of the prophet's communications. May Allah send him peace and salutations, notwithstanding abrogations and the formulation of translations. This deen is the haqq Wallahi, it's amazing. The concept of the congregation and unification of one nation built upon the foundations of education and information, and of course, the authentic applications of the best of generations, like an exclamation. Truly, this alone should be a cause for celebration. But with no hesitation, we are the first in interrogation, demanding our integration while policing our immigration. Complete generalizations based on some rotten vegetation with no advocation. We are all guilty by association. But despite media propagation and radicalization legislations, we are a nation of moderation, gratification and glorification, browns, blacks, Caucasians, and a whole bunch of different Asians, all making prostration to the one Lord of all creation. This is a lyrical refutation of populations in hibernation. Join me on this path of purification, following in the messenger's revelation, and pronounce the declaration that there is only one God worth invocation. Please accept this invitation. Assalamu alaikum. Show me a stranger, and I'll show you a friend that you haven't met yet. Plus, any obstacle in the way of anything is usually just one of the prices of success. And people are more than numbers. To crack a smile is really no stress. Divide my time like economics. I love to say hi and buy less. Multiply first impressions by everything you might have guessed. Prejudice takes time, but my time is business, and this just makes big dollars and cents. Why would you hate when love just costs less? In fact, the muscles it takes to make a frown make more work than to just turn it upside down. But you hate it when I'm polite, can't stand when I'm sincere, calling me all these names, wondering why I'm still just standing here. Mainly because your ignorance leaves me to believe that you really just need a hug. And I've been public enemy #1 ever since I learned to kill them with love. I am a psychotic serial lover. Seriously considering only complimenting our mothers, because whether you like it or not, I am your brother. A teddy bear terrorist chilling with my well-mannered crew. Yeah, you may be a racist, but I'ma still hold the door open for you. Because seriously, dude, ain't no need for the attitude, and I ain't mad at you. I have bad days too. Here's my celly, let's talk. I'm a great listener too. Family driving you crazy? Man, I know how they do. Let me know, I love kids. I could be a babysitter too. Yeah, boy, because I'm nice like that. I even watch your car if you promise that you'll be right back. So relax and be cool, ain't no point in lying to you. I am a servant and my master sees all that I do. So tell me what you need, dude. $1 here, take 2. Achoo! May Allah bless you, guide you, and make things easy for you. This respect thing, it's just what I do, and it's past tolerating. It's on the path of understanding and appreciating you. So tell me what you're gonna do when the love comes for you. Insult my heritage? We both from Adam and Eve, fool. Oh, snap. How you like that? You gave me extra change and I gave her right back. I let people pass when they want to switch lanes, because if it was me, I hope they do the same. You butchered my name, but this A-okay. It happens all the time. I won't correct you anyways, and it may sound strange, but I'ma be that change. Improve every day to prove that rudeness is lame. I believe in modesty and trying to lower my gaze, and if everything is from above, then everything is the same. I ain't impressed by money, cars, clothes, or fame. I am a Muslim, so the trinkets of this world don't mean a thing. I was taught that peace is not the absence of war, but peace is a feeling that can only come from remembering your Lord. So for the sake of peace, there is no point in hating me anymore. It's a big place. We can all live together in this world. I invite you all to join me in this jihad of love and see firsthand why fundamentalism still begins with fun. And if you don't agree, I won't even judge. I just kill you all with love. do we have left? Does anyone know? 20 minutes? Okay. How are you guys feeling? You okay? Yeah? No one's falling asleep? No? Waking up? Yeah. I'll do one more poem for you all, inshallah, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. Yeah? So, let me think. What should I do? Actually, not that long ago, pretty recently, I got married. Okay? Aww, thank you. It's a very big accomplishment in my life, And are there any married people here tonight? Happily married? They're like, yeah, I'm married. Don't remind me. I don't know how many of you have ever been in love before. Anyone here ever been in love? Miserable audience. Everybody's been in love, huh? That explains so much. Not a love. People haven't been in love. Okay. By the way, love is not haram. Okay? Yeah?
I'm still in love.
It's not permissible, huh?
I'm still in love,
He's still in love, mashallah. Take notes, brothers. Take notes. Mashallah. Very good job. Yeah? So, I'm in love. And I've been married, and honestly, I can say that the hardest thing for me, traveling and doing what I'm doing, is really just being away from my wife. Brothers, take notes, man. I'm telling you. Yeah? That's the hardest thing. Because my wife is like my best friend. I don't go anywhere without her. I call her every day. Okay, not every day, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I try. Right? And for me, being in love, it really is, one of the most beautiful feelings I've ever had in my life. And I don't know how many of you have ever experienced this before. If you've perhaps been in love or you've been interested in someone. And just say, like, for instance, you're a sister and, you want to get married. Okay? And there's this guy on campus, yeah? Mashallah, yeah? MSA guys, yeah? They're the best, yeah? Just say, for example, there's this guy, you're interested in him. And so you bring him home to meet your parents. You want him to introduce him to your father or whatever. And the only problem is that he's like a bum. Like this guy's a loser, right? And so you bring him home and you say, okay, hey, Baba, say salam alaikum. And everybody's kind of like, what? This loser? This is the one that you love? This is the guy you like? Now that can be very hurtful, because you might see something in someone that nobody else sees. And it's always painful when, you have to constantly explain that love to everyone else. And that love is being attacked. And that love is being, minimized and downplayed. So I know what that feeling is like. And so I wrote this poem kind of to signify this feeling and this love that I'm in. And some of you might have heard this poem before. If you haven't, then you got to kind of listen to the whole thing in order for it to make sense. Okay? So I'll end off with this poem and then we'll go into our Q&A. This piece is called For the Love. It's a love poem, okay? So you gotta at least pretend like you like it, okay? You should only say, I love you, when it is completely obvious and does not actually need to be said. So I pray to God that I love her until my very last breath. Wallahi, she is perfect. Everything about her just makes perfect sense. And anytime I get lost or confused, she is a true friend. Ever since I was a child, we used to study on the weekends. And some of the brothers liked her, and some of the brothers were obsessed. And at first, I didn't really get it. What made her so different until my eyes were open wide to our sweet romance. And wallahi, she is perfect. Did I mention that part yet? Oh, brother Boonna. He's going crazy. He really needs help. Please judge me all you want, but keep the verdicts to yourselves, because no matter who you love, there will always be obstacles and critics, and good looks aren't everything, but hey, it's all I've really got. And I want to get close to her because she is close to God. So I cry my heart out, I let it all go, because after every rainfall must come a rainbow, and trying to forget someone you love is like trying to remember someone you never even met. So I can't turn back now, I can't pretend to be ignorant, I can't go around acting like she doesn't have me on lock, has me lowering my gaze because she is always on top of my mind, designed as a kind gesture to all mankind, so I could still see her beauty even if I was blind, and I believe everything she says because she is yet to lie. And if you could point out a contradiction, I would gladly say goodbye, but you can't, so I can't get her off my mind. No word of a lie. She is a dime, 11 out of 10. Amen. I mean. And I love the fact that she always has me thinking. Because to live without thinking is to shoot without aiming. People have a lot of questions about her, and so I don't mind explaining because she has absolutely nothing to hide. Her house is your house, so you're all allowed inside. But what bothers me is when people who don't know her talk bad about her behind her back. Uneducated chit-chat, but she is perfect. Why can't you all just see that? Why don't you learn about her before you cast your stones? We never blame love, even though love has caused plenty of wars. We've never seen the wind, but you still know that it blows, so trust me. There was no point in trying to break up our happy home because the struggle only makes us stronger. The change makes me wise, and happiness has its own weird way of taking its sweet time. She's my other half, my sidekick on the side. She makes me me. We are partners in crime. Where she is, I am not far behind. And if she's in danger, then my life too is on the line. And it's not just a crush anymore. I want to learn everything about her, everything that happened before, to all of her friends and all of her misguided foes. And to be honest, I don't really like arguing about her because I don't want to do her the slightest bit of harm, and I'd love to stay and entertain your battle of wits, but most of you are clearly unarmed. I love and respect her like I have been taught to love and respect all women. So to you is your love, and to me is my religion. Some men manipulate her and use her for greed. Kill in her name, but her name comes from peace. So I stand by her pillars, proud. She keeps me grounded. Reminds me to be humble. Through her are all the answers to every question, even worth asking. And to love her, you must be capable of loving all types of human beings, because they deserve to hear her words and learn of her teachings. She represents what's within all my sisters and brothers, practiced by my kin and praised by my mother. A gift from Allah, sent from way up above. She is Islam.